Baaba Maal, it is a pleasure to have you here. You
Thank
are
you.
obviously a very accomplished musician, and music can really build bridges around the world. How have you used your position to be an ambassador for Africa?
I think it was really important when I came on the making music and traveling all over the world to try to bring a better picture of the continent. You know, I travel all over Africa and I know it's a beautiful continent, full of energy, and a lot of things are happening down there that people don't know all over the world. And it was up to the musicians when we performed to try to highlight most of the wishes that the populations in Africa was trying to make happen, and it's mostly to empower women who are playing a big role down there, and the young people who, because of poverty, are trying all their best to make a better future on their life.
You mentioned women, so this is a huge thing. Women need to be empowered on the continent, and there are still so many obstacles to that. How can we overcome those obstacles to get more women into the workplace, into positions of leadership?
We need to make the men, especially the leaders, to understand that when most of the time women are at the front line in politics, in economy, in culture, and things change. I saw that changing a lot in certain parts of Africa, and since it's starting to happen, we see that people are starting to believe that women can play a big role on bringing all the things that Africa need to be happening on the continent. Because I always say that women on the continent have the ability to be together more than the men. In parties, in when they come to support any issues that brings people together, and they succeed on that. They are very determined because they are at the center of the families. They are very much concerned about the futures of the children in the families, and this is an energy that we should highlight. We should push to make it happen more and more.
And so tell me, you've been doing this now for a long time, and from when you started traveling to now, when you travel the world and even travel throughout Africa, do you, as an ambassador of Africa in music and culture, do you feel like acknowledgement and understanding and awareness of Africa has changed?
A lot. It did change a lot. And the determination, especially from the young people, the determination to change the perception of everything, even the cultural legacy, how to take it and to bring it to something that they can use to change their condition of life without taking away the essence of being Africans. Because Africans is to respect the culture, respect the social organization in the families, but at the same time to use the new opportunity like the social media is bringing people together. Even the ones who went away to find opportunities, they are connected to their communities, they participate to anything that they are doing, and I think the young people understand that they have a very good weapon to make everything happen for the continent, and it's not for nothing that people are saying, and they know it, are saying that Africa is the future. If we talk about the future, it's the young people that are the future of Africa, and they know that, and they want to play their role.
And a lot of progress has been made, but as you said, there are young people of the future, and there are still so many young people who don't have jobs, who don't have enough education. So there's a lot that still needs to be done. In the next 12 months, by the next Gabi conference, what concrete change do you want to see happen?
I think the first thing that we have to work on is to bring peace for these young people to be free in their mind, to be really, really ready to do something positive for their life and for their communities. The second thing is to give to these young people a lot of a good education system, so they can understand much better and much easily what's going on the world and how they can take action about that and to be involved in everything. And I think the other thing is the training the young people, because every one of them knows what he wants to do, what job they want to do, But I think the most important thing is to give them the ability to be trained on these jobs, and so when they start it, they will know exactly where they're heading and what they can get from that.
So my final question to you, this conference is called Unstoppable Africa. What inspires you most when you think about Africa right now? What inspires you, and what do you think makes it unstoppable?
If I didn't know that Africa will shine again, because Africa did shine in the past, if I knew that Africa will not be shining again, I would have not be still making this music. I believe that something great will be coming out from Africa, and the culture and the arts are going to play a big role of that. Maybe with sports, if we arrive to make everything together, to combine everything, we have to be together to make it happen. And it's not just for Africa, but it's for the whole planet. The planet is waiting for something great to come from this continent, because we have all the elements that can make us say that Africa is going to play this role in the world. Africa is great. Africa is full of opportunities. Africa is full of energy. Everything that happened to this continent didn't stop this continent to be really creative. We are always creating things.
And we just need to all work together, because we're stronger together.
We're stronger together. We have to close the barriers, to stop to destroy the barriers, and to come together. Africa and the friends of Africa. People believe that Africa can give them something, the food, the culture, the beauty.
And the music. Your music plays a big part in inspiring that next generation, so thank you.
Thank you very much.